Your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
Well, the rain's been increasing all day, courtesy of Beryl, the leftovers of Beryl that are approaching. This is a pretty heavy band of rain moving right through the area right now. And then there's the center down in far southern Illinois. This is going to move and pass directly over our viewing area. So even though the rain may become a little more scattered for a while this evening, it's this arc that pivots around Beryl that may prove to be the biggest risk for an isolated brief tornado or two. Now, certainly the bigger tornado risk is southeast of our area, and you can see the tornado warnings down here. But we cannot rule that out as this little arc passes through. Generally between about 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. That's the timetable for any little brief spin up. At least that's the best idea of the timing here. There's the rain around right as we speak. This is pretty solid, moderate to occasionally heavy rain right in the heart of our viewing area, and it's getting heavier as you go to the north up towards the Kankakee River. Then it's more scattered as you go southward, so some breaks in it with time this evening, and then the main arc of rain and storms will pivot up from the south, and that'll pass through late this evening and into the part of the overnight hours. So all that said, rain, some storms through 1 o'clock in the morning, and then it's just rain around. The wind really cranks up later on tonight. Right around the center of what's left of Beryl, we may get some gusts 35 to 50 once we get past 4 a.m. So a lot of winds out of the north-northwest, low 65 to 68 should do it area-wide. And then a lot of wind tomorrow morning, gusts 40, perhaps as high as 55. The rain tapering, and then still pretty windy into the afternoon, though not as bad as the morning hours. Again, that'd be near the center of Beryl. And then the sun comes out, 76 to 83, not a bad afternoon if you don't mind the wind. The humidity starting to come down a little bit. And then on Thursday, it gets humid, the clouds bubble up. We have a little trough that pivots through with a couple isolated storms possible. After 60s in the morning, you see low 80s to as high as the upper 80s, like the 87 down at Petersburg, and it's going to feel like it's in the 80s to the mid 90s. So there's your rain around through the evening. Look at some thunderstorms starting to come in. This is around 10, and there's that main arc coming up from southern Indiana. Rain, some embedded storms, and you got to watch these little storms like this one here and this one embedded here that may prove to bring an isolated EF0 tornado risk. And then there's all the wind and the rain in the morning. The center is here. There'll be an area of high wind on the backside of that center of Beryl, and then it clears out for the afternoon. And this rainfall is going to be prolific. Not as much in the southeast, but Newton, Jasper, parts of Benton and Pulaski County have the best chance of seeing more in the way of widespread flooding. These totals are from now right through tomorrow. 10-day outlook, normal high is 85, 87 on Friday, 89 Saturday, maybe an isolated storm, and then it's hot and oppressive with a round of some storms next Wednesday.